In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities, right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
All right, a pleasant day to each and every one of you, whether you're viewing on Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. A pleasant day to you. If this is the first time you're logging on and you don't know who I am, my name is Nicholas Bagwandin, and I'm here to give you a breakdown of what Cash Forex Group is about. All right, a special welcome to you again if it's your first time, and you're gonna hear how Forex has never been easier. You are not here by chance. You are here by design. The person who would have invited you onto this call really and truly believe that this can benefit you. So just open up your minds, open up your ears, take a listen, write down your questions, and then get back to the person. All right. So we do these meetings 12 p.m., 7 p.m. Monday to Friday. Why it is we do these meetings so often? Because we want to share this opportunity with every single person in the world, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, not just in the Caribbean, internationally, because we really and truly believe, because of what is happening and how the direction that the world is heading, that Cash Forex Group is able to provide what it is we need financially. Yeah, with that being said, guys, let's get into it. But before we do so, we have an event that is coming up this Friday, Lord willing, that I want to invite you all to. All right, so this Friday, 7 p.m., using this same link if it is you're on Zoom. If you're not on Zoom, you want to get the link, all right, so that you too can be a part of this event. Mr. Ryan Mangro is going to launch his business. Why he is deciding to launch this business? Why is he deciding to go public and align his face with the company? Something had to be going good, right? And look at it, my best decision in 2021. So come hear his story. Come hear from persons like Mr. Kesh James, who is a mentor in the business, from Mr. Salim Mohammed, who is an executive in the business, and from Mr. Sian Lazar, who is a manager in the business. All right, so you're going to hear some details, you're going to hear their stories, and it's an event that you don't want to miss as well. Right? So let's get into it here today. So at this point in time, before we get into it, I want you all to consider some things. All right, consider some things. So here it is. We have one, no referrals needed. No referrals needed. Okay. Two, no monthly subscriptions. No monthly subscriptions. Three, no mandatory meetings. No mandatory meetings. And then four, just let the pros trade for you. So you're gonna hear an aspect referral program, which is not mandatory, no monthly subscriptions. While it is we do these meetings 10 times for the week, it is not mandatory for you. All right, this is just for new persons to get the necessary information. Yeah, so with that being said, guys, welcome to CFX, where success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. All right, so let me just cover this here and we will get right into it here today. Lovely. So let's get into it. So Cashfx is involved in two trending industries, which is online learning. So the world right now is heading into a direction where everything is being digitized, where everything is moving to the online community. Right now, you may be in your car, you may be on the road, you may be in the gym. Well, not gym because I don't know if they open, but wherever you are, you may be at home, maybe lie down in your bed still, and we are able to connect via this online media. All right. And because of this now, Cashfx would have gotten involved in this trending industry so that we can facilitate and educate persons on the Forex market, whether you are a beginner or an advanced trader already. So they provide online learning. One, and two, of course, the other industry is the Forex market. So when we look at the different markets and we compare, we can see that the Forex market is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading per day, which is super amazing. All right. So that video in the beginning there covered a lot. And if it is you missed it, guys, just to reiterate, the Forex market is pandemic proof. It's still existing during this COVID while people's jobs were being people were being let go, businesses were being closed down. The Forex market continue to operate. Yeah, so that's some information you want to keep in the back of your minds. So let's go further. What about this Cash Forex Group have us so excited when it is we share this opportunity? Let me tell you, they have some core values. So if you don't know me, I'm a preacher. That's what it is I do. And as a preacher, I could really identify and acknowledge I love core values. Why is that? Because core values help us to identify a standard, help us to keep a standard, help us to have some level of integrity, and core values set a foundation. So the company have some core values like transparency, honesty, and respect. Transparency, honesty, and respect. Why is that important? Because those foundational values is there to create a long-lasting relationship between the company and all of its members. And over 15 months now, I've been in the business. I could really confirm every single piece of information that I'm sharing with you here today. If I couldn't confirm it, then I wouldn't have shared it. All right. So it is very transparent, very honest, and very respectful to all of its members. Their purpose is to allow the average person to achieve the financial success within the Forex market with an automated trading technology. Automated trading system, guys. Keyword, automated. So you can do what it is you do on a daily basis, and you can benefit from this opportunity as well. Yeah, they also position themselves to provide whatever education to suit your needs based on your knowledge of the Forex market. Pretty good, right? Who would have put this together? We have a team of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. We have it in project management, financial market, network marketing, even in the educational arena. Well, some people, if it is they ask that all of these things necessary, what it is I would say, every single time I would give the answer most definitely. Why is that? Because here it is, we want the best. We want professionals and experts who are specialized in those specific areas to provide the best, to be most effective, and of course, you want to be consistent. Sure. So I'll show you some of those things here as well. Yeah. So here are the founders. The founders are Mr. Huasca Lopez. He's the CEO of the company. This person is basically mind-blowing in the sense that he is humble, he's a network marketer, he's a successful entrepreneur, he's a family man, he's authentic, he is inspirational, he's positive. When it is you hear him speak, you get some form of value. All right, and that's the kind of people you want to align yourself with. So the other founder is whom? Mr. Edwin Abad. He's the VP Trading of Operations. This is the person who basically manages the team of professional traders who trades for us. So he does a really good job, because when it is I show you some results, you'll say, well, this man know his thing. All right. So Mr. Huasca Lopez is passionate about helping people. Mr. Edwin Abad is passionate about Forex trading. So that's a pretty good combination right there. We can utilize the Forex trading, get some returns, and we can use this opportunity to now help people. What an awesome combination. Not only that, but as for the location of the business, it is based in Panama City, Panama. Panama City, Panama. This month, on the 25th, we will be having our ribbon cutting ceremony, which will be a grand event as well. I know a lot of persons are looking forward to that. So there is a physical location, just in case you were wondering. How do you get started with this Cash Forex group? How do you get started? So you must purchase a contract. When it is you purchase a contract, there are 3 levels of education that I mentioned before. And the 3 levels of education, you will see it based on the package that they purchase. So from the 300 all the way to the 3000 contract, you'll have access to the basic, the elemental plan of education. Anywhere between the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000, you'll have access to the advanced plan. And from the 30,000 all the way to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call the gold standard, then at that point, you'll have access to the Supreme Series. You will be considered a graduate at that point. You'll have all the ins and outs, the necessary information, so that you can jump on a Forex market on your own and provide yourself with an additional stream of income. Now, this is amazing, because this is separate and apart from what Cashfx has to offer. This is the educational aspect of it. Now, what is also mind-blowing is that you can choose to look at the information, the education that they get with the contract, take advantage of it, or you can choose to ignore it. Whatever you decide, it comes with the contract. All right, so let's keep it going. how do we earn in Cashfx? So you purchase a contract, any one of the contracts mentioned before, and you earn bare capital. Every single member in Cashfx earns bare capital. All right, what is bare capital? So you purchase a contract after 3 business days. That team of professional traders that I spoke about, they are going to get to work for you. So while it is I look after my daughter on a daily basis, do what it is I need to do on a daily basis, I have traders trading for me. Not just any traders, professional traders. And I thank God for that, right? So they promise 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. That's amazing. All right. They don't just promise that, but they have a level of consistency where the results is concerned. So you're receiving those weekly returns week after week after week, not for a lifetime, but it would generate, it would accumulate until it reaches 200% of your contract. So that's bare capital. You find that moving too slow, you want to take things into your own hands and earn more, well, you can. There is an option on the table, which is bulk capital. Bulk capital is simply you sharing the business with somebody else, doing this part-time, doing this full-time, because there are persons doing this full-time, trust me. And when it is you share this business, you receive commissions. This is not taken out of the money from who it is you're bringing in. You're not depending on them to pay any monthly fee like that. So you're helping them benefit from the platform, and you also benefiting as well from bringing them in. So you share the business, we earn together, we grow together. Right? This is not a one-time. Once they continue to renew their contract or upgrade their contract, you will continue to receive commissions. This side also has a 200% limit. So you have 200% on your bear, 200% on your bull, and they're also rank levels. So if it is you want to climb the leadership board and make the most out of the business, then you are free to do so. All right. So let me show you a breakdown of what happens when it is you purchase a contract. All right. We have the $1,000 contract here, for example. So we have the bare capital as mentioned. So what happens is the 70% of your contract goes into what it is we call the trading account or the trading pool. So this 70% goes into this trading account. Now, mind you, Cashfx is not licensed to trade. Cashfx is partnered with a broker that is called FX. If it is you're into Spanish football, well, Sevilla FC. If it is you're familiar with the club, FX is the sponsor for Sevilla FC. You're gonna see FX on their clothes and whatnot. And so they are well regulated by all the necessary regulatory bodies. They put their name outside there. They have over 25 years experience, and they are licensed to hold person's money. And if they are licensed to hold person's money, it means that this 70% is insured by the broker. That's some really good information, because you know, we as human beings, we like to think of worst case scenarios. So the 70% is insured. All right. So the traders get to work, they trade for you week after week. It will grow until it reaches 200%, which would be $2,000 on the $1,000 contract. What happens to the next 30%? Well, it goes towards the bulk capital. It is actually paying for the education that we spoke about. So you don't have to depend on persons paying any monthly fees, because there are no monthly fees for you to benefit. But check this out. 50% of that education money actually goes towards fast start. So if it is you get somebody to start with a $1,000 contract, you receive $150 immediately. You don't have to wait till Saturday. You don't have to wait till a fortnight, month end, anything like that. You receive that one time. The next 50% goes towards something that is called the uni-level bonus, and I'll get into that shortly. So once it is you get in those commissions, and as I said, it's not one time. If they renew their contract or you have new signups and they upgrade in their contract, you'll continue to get commissions for that. And you have a cap on the bull side as well, as I mentioned, 200%. So you have 2,000 or 200% on your bear, 200% on your bull. So you have minimum 200% and a potentially you can earn up to 400% on one contract. That's really good. But for the average person who basically wants to come in and don't do anything, yes, that is an option, right? Just let the pros trade for you. Then you would hit this $2,000. What are your options then? Your options is this, right? So option number one, when it is you withdraw this money, there is a 20% withdrawal fee, which I would touch on in a bit. So this 20% comes out. You don't have to pay this from your pocket. It comes out from the earnings, right? So you would now remain with $1,600. At this point, your option number one is that you can take that money and leave Cashfx. You can cash out and go. You get back $1,000, you get back 60% profit, which is $600, and you can leave the company. It's good to know you're not tied with the company for life. Your second option is this. You can take $1,000, repurchase the same contract, and then just pocket 600. That is an option as well. So allow the contract to repeat that process for you again. Your third option, yes, there is a third option. So those first two options, I like to say that they are more short-term, a short-term basis, and the third option is more long-term. If you're looking for security, if you're looking for some sort of independence or freedom, this is for you. All right, so there is a way where it is you can compound your money, where it is you start at and work your way up as well. So upgrading is that option, that long-term option, whereas you can just pay the difference from the contract that you're on to the contract that you want to upgrade to, and also cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. You can use the same earnings from what it is the contract is generating for you, or you have the option of also putting in money, because I know some people ask that question as well. Yeah, so let me show you a visual of how it looks. If it is you start at the 300 contract, which is the lowest contract, the amount you would need to upgrade is $250. Why 250? Just as I mentioned, the difference plus the 20%. So the difference from the 300 to the 500 is 200, right? And the 20% is $50. That's how we came up with that figure. Not that difficult, right? So this 250 would allow you to now upgrade to the $500 contract. So this weekly estimated profit of 5% that we would have done up here, this is just an average. Keep in mind that past profits doesn't guarantee future results, but we would have done up this with this specific average because we haven't seen anything lower than 5% for a normal trading week. Yeah, so 300 contract, when it is you get the amount to upgrade, you upgrade your contract. Once you reach 500, you do the same thing and you keep upgrading. Now, if it is you are doing this passively, meaning you're just allowing the pros to trade for you, and you start at the lowest contract, you may have to renew once along the way, but you can compound that 300 USD contract all the way up to 100,000 contract in about 5 to 6 years. That's pretty amazing. Now, if it is you want to treat it as a savings plan or whatever it is you want to look at it as, I think that's more suitable for long term. All right, so you can work all your way up to the 100,000 contract that you are most comfortable with. Yeah, so this 20% that I spoke about before, it goes into this force matrix 3x10. Now, what is this? The 3x10 is basically the structure. 3 on your first level, 3 wide. Every row increases by 3, goes down to 10 levels deep. All right, so this force matrix is actually amazing because when it is people withdraw and they have to withdraw, it goes into this force matrix. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, which contract you get started with, whether you're interested in network marketing or not, because remember, you don't have to. This force matrix contributes to bare capital. So the bare capital consists of trade pool earnings, what the traders are trading for you, plus the matrix. So when people withdraw and or people building on top of you, people would fall underneath you by default. So you're gonna see people end up into your matrix that you don't even know. It happens. When it is they withdraw, the money flows up and you would benefit based on which level they are at. You would see the percentage there too. So based on the amount withdrawn, you have 50% of that going towards this force matrix, which is bare capital. Then you have 10% going to matching matrix bonus and 40% going towards leadership rank bonus. So it's actually multiple streams of income in one platform. That's super amazing, right? So this was basically designed to create a residual income for all of Cashfx members. It is basically a self-sustaining system, and this is to ensure the longevity of the business. Yeah, so let's go into that uni-level bonus. This is something I touched on earlier. How this works is that when it is you get started in Cashfx, you are an ace trader. All right. So an ace trader, what that basically means is that you have access to 4 levels deep. It doesn't mean that you only have commissions for 4 persons. All right. But you have access to 4 levels deep. You can have 1,000 persons on your level 1, 2, 3, 4, but only down to 4 levels deep. So I like to use letters just so that we wouldn't forget any names or like that, right? So let's go. So let's just say you decide to share this opportunity, which is optional, to person A, and A gets started. A would be on your level 1. A decides to share this opportunity because A realized, hey, I've started this thing and I haven't done anything, and every single Saturday I'm getting paid. So A shares it with B. B gets started. B would be on your level 2. B shares it with C. C gets started. C would be on your level 3. C shares it with D. D gets started. D would be on your level 4. So check this out. If D shares it with E, E would be on your level 5. But you would not receive commissions for persons on your level 5 and beyond as an ace trader. So what does that mean? It means that if it is you want to make the most out of this business, you would now need to rank up. If it is your persons on those level, of course. And by ranking up, I means bringing a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. You hit the rank of executive, you unlock down to level 6. You hit the rank of manager, you would unlock down to level 8. Director down to level 9. President, club ambassador, and global ambassador, you would unlock all the levels and receive commissions from every single person within your organization, and also receive an additional global bonus. Bonuses upon bonuses. All right. So every end of the month, we receive or we have end of month update calls from the CEO, Mr. Huasca Lopez, from the marketing director, Mr. John Kinnear. And for the month of July, we had this rank advancement update. Yeah. So we would show you the update for August as well as we go on further. So for July, we actually had 54 new executives and 10 new managers. Now imagine in this global crisis, you all know how I like to put it. So while it is the majority of persons focus on the negativity, focus on, wow, a lot of people losing their jobs and we have to pray and we have to. Yes, that's good, but we need to understand that there are other people outside there just taking advantage of opportunity. Because the Chinese have a saying that crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And these persons in Cashfx, we are taking advantage of this opportunity, especially those persons there. All right. And you can take advantage of this opportunity too, because you're hearing the information. Yeah. So apart from hitting those ranks, unlocking those uni levels and receiving commissions for those uni levels, you also get a prize. So the company recognizes your efforts and gives you this one-time prize. So you have options as well. So for hitting the rank of executive, you can receive an iPad for 75% of the cash value, which is $675. Mind you, let me just put this outside here. All the figures that you're seeing on the screen is USD equivalent, right? It's USD equivalent. So an iPad of $675. If you're the rank of manager, Rolex for $7,500. For the rank of director, you can take a travel package for 2, or you can take $11,250. For president club, you can take a Porsche for $75,000. For the rank of ambassador, you can take a Ferrari or $150,000. Or for global ambassador, which we have none just yet, you can take a Lamborghini for $375,000. Now we know persons right here in Trinidad, right here in the Caribbean, who would have hit executive, manager, director, and they all took the prize. We know that it works. And we also would have seen persons within the company also hitting president club and ambassador and actually taking the vehicles. Now, if it is they decide to leave the company for today or tomorrow, they don't have to give back the vehicle. It is theirs. It is paid in full. Imagine that. Just think about that for a while. Yeah. So we're seeing real people hitting these real results. And you know what it is we say? We like to show some figures, some stats, because numbers don't lie. Yeah. So let's check it out. So for the last 2 weeks, what it is we're seeing on the screen right now is 5.09% for last week. That's what the traders trade. Week before that, 5.16%. Look at the contract, look at the returns. Look at the contract so that you can see where it is you are able to start. Look at the returns and see where it is you would like to end up, whether it's 30,000, 40,000, or all the way up to 100,000. It is possible. Whether you are building the business, meaning sharing the business with others, or just doing this passively, you're going to reach up there. Once you apply the necessary information, manage your contract accordingly, you can work your way up there. All right. So for the month of August, we actually had 22.51%. That's super amazing. August was a pretty good month. All right. Look at the contract, look at the returns. So weekly, it's looking a little smaller, but I mean on the monthly, imagine we're not doing anything to receive this. And every Saturday, we get paid. All right. So we have July 22.38%, June 22.52%, May 21.58%, April 20.8%, which is the lowest month so far, and March 23.99%, February 21.03%, January 21.78%. So there is a track record, and the track record looks pretty good. That is what it is I like to call consistency. So we have, you remember the professionals and experts, they're providing the best, they are being effective, and they are being consistent. So we're seeing it right here. And in the year of 2020, the entire year, Cashfx produced the results of 329.54%. If you show me an institution, a company that pays you more than that, then hold my hand and walk me to, to that company and sign me up one time. All right. But that's super amazing. So after those things, the only thing I want to answer right now is, how do I get started? How do you get started? So while it is I mentioned that the figures are in USD equivalent, the payment method is in Bitcoin. So you must pay in Bitcoin, and when it is you receive payments from the company, you receive it as Bitcoin as well. So you don't know anything about Bitcoin? Well, here are some facts for you, and comparing it to the fiat, whichever currency you use, right? So Bitcoin was created by computers/miners, and fiat was issued by the government. Bitcoin has a fixed amount, which means that the more persons get involved, is the higher the value would get. Because when I got started, Bitcoin was about 10,000. About 10 years ago, Bitcoin was probably about less than $100. And now Bitcoin is over $40,000 US, right? But inflation, due to unlimited printing, the value actually goes down. So 1,000 today wouldn't have the same value as $1,000 tomorrow or next year. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind. So Bitcoin is transparent, fiat is not. Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning that it's owned by no one, also known as the people money. And fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks. Bitcoin has low fees for international wire transfers, fiat has high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds, and fiat, not so much. All right, so that's just some facts for you. If it is you're not able to get the Bitcoin, we have leaders in the organization who buy and sell Bitcoin. We have merchants who buy and sell Bitcoin. So you just get back to the person who I would have invited you, who would have encouraged you to jump on this opportunity. Let them know which contract you want to get started. They would give you the TT equivalent. Let them know when you want to get started, and they would send you the necessary account information. You make the payment, and then what? You would get a referral link from the person. Please don't Google Cashfx or don't use an app. There is no app. All right, you need a referral link to start, because there is a network marketing aspect to the business. So you need a referral link. You get it, they would walk you through that whole process there. When it is you walk you through, they reach the payment page. If it is you get the Bitcoin from the merchants or one of the leaders, what is going to happen next? We send the payment details to them, and we make the payment for you. That's it. After 3 business days, you start to earn. So next $1 million question is what? How am I withdrawing my money? So all monies are paid in Bitcoin. You can keep it in Bitcoin if you understand the importance of, if you understand the value of it, of hodling it, or you can get it into your fiat, whichever fiat you use, TT, USD. That is an option as well. So I'll share with you 2 options here quickly. The first option is you can sell it back to the leaders if you want to liquidate it, get it back in fiat. Sell it back to the leaders, send your bank account information, they wire the money to your bank account. easy and fast. If it is you're on one of the higher contracts, you want some privacy, no problem. We can put you onto some global exchange MasterCard, where it is you can upload your Bitcoin onto the card, convert that to US based on which card you get. You also have different currencies, yeah, on the card. So you can convert that to US, and then anywhere in the world you can actually use that card once it is they accept global MasterCard. Once they accept MasterCard. So I've used it to order stuff online. I've used it to purchase something in a store right here in Trinidad. I've used it to withdraw money from the local ATM just to test it out, and it works. It works. All right. So that is basically a breakdown of Cashfx and what it is about. What it is I want to encourage you at this point in time. Just reach back out to the person who would have invited you onto this call. As I mentioned, you're not here by chance, you're here by design. Okay, so here it is. Hands-free income helps you to do what matters most and spend it with the people you love. All right, so you all know what time it is. It is transformation time. I want to wish you all a wonderful balance of the day. You all take care and be safe. Bye.